Yes. That is such wonderful news. You know, economy's doing great again. Is that what you're trying to tell us? I realized this was a few months ago that you made this video, that you made this speech, but I just saw your latest, which was about the Katrina disaster 5 years later here, yesterday. President Obama, and thinking to myself, when he first was elected, I tried to tell him, tried to tell you, there's three things that you could do immediately as commander-in-chief of the country, as the head gigawatt lawyer, the super tough guy, superhero, bigwig dude, president of the United States. If anybody could give an executive order and have them pay attention to it and do as told, it's you. So you tell the generals, first of all, that don't ask, don't tell. There's no such thing. Whatever a guy does in his bedroom is his business and not ours and not yours. It's his own, her own business. If you find out they happen to be homosexual, it's still none of your business. How you can justify this, I'll never understand, even in your own head. And now I see on here with last year when who was it, Matt Lauer kept pressing you about what church you were going to choose and blah blah, and now you got Brian Williams doing the same thing tonight, pressing you about what church you're going to choose, and everybody thinks you're a Muslim supposedly. He was just he fell right for that right wing crapola, didn't he? And because none of us, nobody ever really thought it was. I never thought you were a Muslim. Unfortunately, you may have went to a madrasa in Indochina or Indonesia, right? I don't know. Your mom hopefully said, no, we can't have that. We want to learn real school. Dragged you out of that. And I always thought you grew up atheist. That, grew up rational and reasonable. Now I hear you saying things like, God bless America, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's all for political expediency. For that, I don't appreciate you. That won't get you elected. But if you follow the executive orders that are so simple that I can guarantee you the presidency again. Tell the commanders-in-chief, DADT, it's done. Don't ask, don't tell, you don't care, you don't know, it doesn't matter. And this is the one reason why whatever you say is bullshit, and that it doesn't matter who serves in our military. The very person who turned our army around in Valley Forge when everyone was starving and dying and had no ammo or nothing, he turned that whole thing around by training them the European military way, the proper way to train a Prussian officer hired by Washington and known to Washington to be as gay as they come. A flamer, you might say. That may sound racist or whatever you want to call it, but homophobic, but it truly is. What it is support for the gay rights. I'm telling you, it's of no consequence to the regular guy, really, what the other guy does in bed, because you usually don't ask those kinds of questions. If there's a guy coming up and asking you, hey, who do you like, guys or girls? Okay, you understand? Have you ever had that happen? No, neither have I. Nobody has. It's stupid to even think that way. There's been gays in the military since its inception, and then to force our officers who are duty bound to always tell the truth, and if you can't say nothing, you force them to lie. Do you understand that? You just you want to extinguish their whole integrity for this one little thing, just because you don't have the big enough balls to do a presidential executive order and just do away with that crap. like they really should have done with the African Americans back during discrimination. But you know how people are. That's how they do with each other. We don't know why. That's just how they act. And then it's medical marijuana. You really have to tell the federal government it doesn't have the right to tell a state which laws it can make for itself, unless the laws are unconstitutional, like Prop 8 in California. Doesn't matter that the voters voted it in. They voted in something that was unconstitutional. Should have never even been on the ballot. It's just stupid not to allow one person to get hitched to another. I don't know why they want to do it in churches anyway, but that's their problem. So, just those things are going to get you reelected. Otherwise, I'm done with you. Okay? We'll see how this turns out then. See if you listen to this one for once. President. Me? I'm just an earthling in the great Northwest. Okay? Take it easy now.